morning. I'm Shubhendu Ghosh with my co-anchor Rajni. Welcome to DD News. Let's start with the headlines. New facts about Pathankot attack suggest that the terror attack was handled by Jaish terrorist Shahid Latif, released and sent back to Pakistan in 2010 by the then UPA government. Interpol issues fresh red corner notice against Jaish chief Masood Azhar and his brother Raul. India rejects Pakistan's claims about a proposed law on faulty maps. External Affairs Ministry calls Pakistan's reaction as meddling in India's internal matters. Government releases new draft national policy for women 2016. For the first time, it highlights rights and opportunities for single women, covers several directions to achieve gender equality. PM to visit Iran on May 22 and 23, scheduled to meet Supreme Iranian leader Ayatollah Al-Khamenei besides President Hassan Rouhani, boosting bilateral trade and strengthening energy partnership between India and Iran high on agenda. Bad news for leading car makers of India. International Safety Agency declares 5 top car models as unsafe, gives them 0 rating on safety intense heat. Intense heat wave sweeps large parts of country. Khajuraho in Madhya Pradesh sizzles with 47 degrees. Temperatures in desert areas of Bikaner in Rajasthan cross 50 degrees Celsius. Met Department warns a further intensification of heat wave. In sports, ahead of upcoming Rio Olympics, up to 31 athletes face ban for use of banned substances. IOC says the move follows retest of samples collected after Beijing Olympics in 2008. New Delhi has rejected Pakistan's claims about a proposed legislation that provides for hefty fines and strict action for carrying or showing faulty maps of India. Pakistan has sought UN's intervention on the draft bill. Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Vikas Swarup said it is an entirely internal legislative matter as Jammu and Kashmir is integral part of India and Pakistan or any other party has no locus standi on it. He said New Delhi firmly rejects Pakistan's repeated and increasing attempts to impose on the international community matters that India has always been open to address bilaterally with Pakistan. Under the proposed Geospatial Information Regulation Bill, wrong depiction of the map of India could land the violators in jail with a maximum term of 7 years and impose a fine up to 100 crore rupees. New facts have emerged about Pathankot attack with evidence suggesting that the terror attack was handled by Jaish terrorist Shahid Latif. Latif was released and sent back to Pakistan in 2010 by the then UPA government, along with 20 other terrorists as a goodwill gesture. The Interpol is in the process of issuing a red corner notice against him and another suspected handler of the attack, Kasif Jan. In another development, Interpol has issued fresh red corner notice against Jaish-e-Mohammed chief Maulana Masood Azhar and his brother Abdul Rauf on Tuesday for their involvement in the Pathankot terror attack. Earlier, the National Investigation Agency had issued non-bailable arrest warrants against 4 JEM terrorists and even sent letters rogatory to the Pakistan court. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday discussed the drought situation in Chhattisgarh and Andhra Pradesh with their respective chief ministers. The Prime Minister met Chhattisgarh Chief Minister Dr. Raman Singh and Andhra Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu. The meetings are part of Prime Minister's review of the drought situation in 11 states. Chhattisgarh has declared 93 tehsils in 20 districts across the state as drought hit in view of deficient rainfall. Prime Minister had earlier held separate meetings with chief ministers of 8 states including Maharashtra, Karnataka, Rajasthan and Gujarat. The centre has already released extra funds under Manrega to deal with the crisis. States are also being aided through NDRF and SDRF. Moreover, requests for further aid from states are being worked upon. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be on an official visit to Iran on May 22 and 23 with the agenda of boosting regional connectivity, energy and partnership, bilateral trade and promoting peace and stability in the region. During the visit, which is taking place at the invitation of Iranian President Dr. Hassan Rouhani, the Prime Minister will hold talks on a wide range of subjects of mutual interest with the former. Iran had opened several lucrative sectors after sanctions against it were lifted under a historic nuclear deal. The visit comes just a month after the Prime Minister's important visit to oil-rich Saudi Arabia. Government has released the draft of National Policy for Women 2016, which seeks to address emerging challenges confronting women, including protection against cybercrime, security to surrogate mothers, and bringing gender sensitivity in family planning policies. Union Women and Child Development Minister Menaka Gandhi released the policy on Tuesday. The policy provides a roadmap for dealing with issues of women for next 15 to 20 years and will replace the earlier policy of 2001. The priority areas laid down by the policy include health, food security and nutrition, education, economy, governance and decision-making, and violence against women and climate change. As parts of Tamil Nadu continued to receive rains for the second day on Tuesday, the Met Department said the low-pressure area over Bay of Bengal has intensified into a depression and is likely to bring heavy rainfall in the next 2 days in coastal areas of the southern states. The Tamil Nadu government has issued a warning to fishermen not to venture into the sea in wake of the forecast. The Indian Meteorological Department issued heat wave to severe heat wave warnings for parts of Uttar Pradesh, Haryana, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Delhi. Maximum temperatures could touch 45 to 47 degrees in a severe heat wave condition. Parts of Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh and Gujarat experienced a heat wave on Tuesday. Khajuraho in East Madhya Pradesh recorded the highest temperature on Tuesday at 47 degrees Celsius, while temperatures in desert areas of Bikaner in Rajasthan crossed 50 degrees Celsius. In a major setback for leading car makers, 5 popular models in India, including Maruti Celerio, Renault Kwid, Mahindra Scorpio, Maruti Suzuki's Echo and Hyundai Eon, have failed crash tests. The vehicle safety group Global NCAP has awarded the cars a 0-star rating for the crash test. The UK-based group tested 5 models and found that the vehicles showed low levels of adult occupant protection. In a move that may cause further tension in US-Saudi Arabia ties, a bill that would allow the families of 9/11 victims to sue Saudi government has cleared a key hurdle in the Senate. The bill now moves to the House of Representatives. The development, as expected, saw sharp reaction for the Gulf nation, with its foreign minister warning that the move could cause the government to withdraw US investments. However, President Barack Obama has said that he will veto the bill. In case the legislation becomes a law, 9/11 victims' families will be able to sue any member of government of Saudi Arabia having a role in any element of the attack. The last rites of spiritual guru and chief leader of Sant Nirankari mission, Baba Hardev Singh, will be performed today at Nigambodh Ghat in Delhi. Baba Hardev Singh was killed in an accident at Montreal of Canada. The body of 62-year-old spiritual guru was flown to the national capital on May 16 and was kept at his Burari ashram for the followers to pay their last respects. On Tuesday, Union Home Minister Rajnath Singh paid tribute to Baba Hardev Singh and met the members of Nirankari ashram to express his condolences. In Iraq, number of people killed in bombing in Baghdad has risen to 70. More than 100 people were wounded in the series of bombings that hit the Iraq capital on Tuesday. Islamic State has claimed responsibility for these attacks. According to the police and medical sources, suicide bombing in a marketplace in the northern districts of Al-Shab killed 44 people and wounded more than 99, while a car bomb in the southern neighborhood of Al-Rashid left 6 dead and another 21 wounded. Series of bombing hit Iraq capital. Air Chief Marshal Arup Raha became the first chief of the Indian Air Force to fly indigenous light combat aircraft Tejas on Tuesday. This was the first high-profile flight of Tejas after its serial production aircraft was handed over to the IAF. The Air Chief Marshal carried out maneuvers in the entire flying envelope of the aircraft. He carried out simulated air-to-air and air-to-ground attacks. He also assessed the advanced modes of the radar and helmet-mounted display sight. Group Captain M. Rangachari was with him in the twin-seater trainer aircraft. The trial run of Delhi Metro's swanky new driverless trains began on Tuesday, setting the ball rolling on what promises to be a technological feat in the country's public transport system in little more than a year, when they will run on unattended mode. Union Urban Development Minister Venkaiah Naidu and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal flagged off one such train equipped to travel on unattended train operations mode at the Mukundpur depot of Metro's upcoming Majlis Park Shiv Vihar corridor. The International Olympic Committee on Tuesday announced the biggest ever haul of drug cheats from a single Olympic Games. 31 athletes from 6 sports could be banned from this year's Rio de Janeiro Olympics after 454 doping samples were retested from the 2008 Beijing Olympics. The IOC says it has opened disciplinary proceedings against the unidentified athletes from 12 countries after a reanalysis of their samples. Hearing the plea filed by ace Indian wrestler Sushil Kumar regarding the 74 kg Rio Olympic berth, the Delhi High Court on Tuesday refused to intervene in the matter and asked Wrestling Federation of India to meet with him and solve the issue on their own. The Wrestling Federation of India has already made it clear that the final say will be with the President of Wrestling Federation, and they will take a decision soon. And with that, we come to the close of this bulletin. Thank you for staying with us. Namaskar.